Did they make you play it out on for stream? No. We packed it up. Prediction? Oh wait, did I even pay out the last prediction? Oh shoot, I didn't pay out the last prediction. Was the last prediction the last round or the round before the last? No, it had to be the last round because we've only played one round. The last round was a tie, right? Two people have bubbled, I think. Have they? I only know Drew. All right, we got Lucas versus Drew. Maximilian Grease. Oh, is this a Gholdengo mirror? No, it's Charizard. Okay, it's gonna be more interesting for sure. The Charizard versus Gholdengo matchup has actually become like an interesting. Oh, nice. Drew's hand is dead. The Gholdengo versus Charizard matchup has actually gotten interesting, or I should say, become an interesting matchup. Whereas like previously, the matchup has always felt pretty one-sided for Charizard, but now it's like a lot closer. It's a lot. I think it's still Charizard favored, especially depending on if it has, like the Dustin or Briar build. I feel like is definitely favored, but. Alright, Dustin, I feel like is maybe even heavily favored. I don't even know. It's definitely favored. It's more favored than the non-build. The other build is much to be slightly favored, but become a way more interesting matchup than times have passed. Dango's not 27%. It was 27% in juniors. It's 21% for masters. All right, Tasha Fez pass. Oh, okay. Top deck Arvin here for Drew. It's still not great, though. It's still pretty weak. I actually don't even know. What is this? I'm going to get Poffin, right? It's got to be a Poffin play. Drew's not playing the trolley build. He's playing the Secret Box. Oh, wait, no. We have Secret Box. That's our out, actually. Oh, but the hand sucks. All right, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. But we can Secret Box here, for Artisan plus Nest Ball to become Soul Rock and Lunatone. That is honestly maybe just one of the powers. We've actually seen the Secret Box be pretty impactful multiple times in this tournament already in terms of just playing the game. Like we've seen hands go from unplayable to playable through Secret Box multiple times now. That might just be the power of... I mean, we've seen the power of Secret Box, and maybe it's just like the power of it in the mirror match. Because like, I don't think Drew or Daniel, I don't think are teching for mirror. They don't have Premium Power Pro. They don't have whatever the other card is called, Cramorant. Like they don't play any of that. And the mirror match is like a matchup to beat, I would say for sure. I'm sure was giving this some thought. Could cycle the Vessel here, which I don't hate, to just build up energy in the discard pile. I honestly don't even know how effective that is, though. Yeah, and it looks like thinking about that, just building up energy in the discard pile. I don't know how effective that is with current builds of Gholdengo, to be honest. But, like, you don't have to 1k with Charizard. It's easier when there's, you know, a lot of energy in your discard pile. Ooh, is he actually going to opt to just save the Vessel instead? Okay. It's hard to compare to games that maybe would have been winnable with Prime plus Iono play. I mean, nobody plays Iono, though, with the Prime. Iono is such a bad card in Gholdengo. Like, that percentage, that play percentage to win a match is, like, so low. Because first you have to play the Iono, and then you have to pull off the Iono Prime Catcher combo, which almost never happens anyways. Ooh, actually interesting. Going for the Poffin, instead of committing to Soul Rock Lunatone here, going for Poffin. And then I guess you're just hoping Artisan sticks in play. Oh, no, we have Call for Family. So that even helps us further. Okay. I forgot about the Call for Family gimme here. Okay, okay. So we can use Artisan, get Soul Rock, Call for Family, get Lunatone, I assume. And then Artisan will probably stick and play for a turn as well. So we can use it again next turn. If there's like a Candy Charge or KO Gimme Goal, we can Artisan for another Gimme Goal. We don't have a boss for next turn to KO with Soul Rock. That's like the only thing we miss here by discarding the boss from Drew there. I wonder if we could we have avoided discarding the boss. I was still thinking about cycling the Vessel, actually. So I guess we end up cycling it anyways. We'll Call for Family. Activate. With Call for Family active, Lucas can KO with Chi-Yu. That is true. That is kind of annoying that we do give up that... Oh, we're not going to Call for Family, actually. We're going to go for the Minor Errand running. Okay, never mind. So I guess we just know Artisan's probably going to stick next turn, so we can use that to get Soul Rock for draw power. Because currently the hand just has an Arvin, no onboard draw power. But we will have Artisan in play next turn, most likely. Lucas might be playing Town Store, and if Lucas finds Town Store, then... And we do see the Charmeleon coming out, though, so there's no aggressive line here from Lucas. This makes me feel like the trying to save the boss, though, from Drew was that much better, though. I don't know. Like, Lucas here can just, like, retreat to Chi-Yu, and then Drew can't get a one prize knockout with the Lunatone. I just don't know. Maybe, I mean, the other two, there was two Superiors in hand. Like, discarding a Superior also feels pretty bad here from Drew. But yeah, if you run to the Soul Rock here from Drew... Or if you run to the Chi-Yu here from Lucas, then Drew's Soul Rock can't get a two prize or a one prize knockout with a one prizer unless there's a boss involved. But we just discarded a boss last turn, so we have to draw into a boss off the draw from the Soul Rock. We'll see how it goes. All right, here comes 8 from Lucas. Has already committed the Charmeleon to play, so like I said, there's no aggressive play here. We just want to get this Fez out of the active. We do not want that in the active, but we would like to TM Evo, and it looks like that is possible here, but it is going to involve leaving a Pidgey in the active here from Lucas. Because this is going to get a Charmander here, and then we're going to evolve Charmeleon and Odo. We definitely need to double up on the Manders. Yeah. It does cost us an energy here as well. It's kind of unfortunate. Lucas is like one card away, actually, from being able to like run to Chi-Yu here. Unless it was prize. I don't really look at the... Wait, did they even show us the prize cards? Am I tripping? They did. Chi-Yu was not prized. So there's a Team Evo from Lucas. All right, Drew confirming. Drew was like, wait, what? The Charmeleon? All right, sure, go for it. Double Charmeleon and Odo and Pidgey in play, so Lucas is feeling probably pretty comfortable with the current board state. Over to Drew. Immediately into the Artisan to get that Soul Rock, like I mentioned. And this lines up pretty well for Drew. We got the Air Balloon in hand to retreat the active Gimme Ghoul, and Soul Rock can get a knockout. That's what we're looking for here. If you're Drew, you're just trying to get a KO with Soul Rock this turn. What's on Pulsar? It's got to be terrible. You see the Lightning Energy in the hand here from Drew, so he's playing the Lavencia. We have seen Drew earlier, so we did see the Lavencia. And then there's a Soul Rock knockout, leaving the board clean of 2 prize Pokemon. This is the play you make here in this matchup. But Lucas is playing Dusknoir, which means Lucas can set up for the... There's a KO. And Drew's playing quickly here, playing with pace. Doesn't want a tie here. Of course, a tie for both players is effectively a loss. You will not be making top cut with a tie, so... But yeah, Lucas here can play for the... I mean, you could Chi-Yu this turn, right? Chi-Yu for a 1 prize knockout. But yeah, the Briar here is... Briar and Dusknoir from Lucas is gonna... Even losing this first prize card with a full 1 prize board from Drew... Oh, plays the Hero's Cape, actually. I see the Hero's Cape in the deck. I guess that's not too crazy, right? Well, I guess I would have expected... Wait, was there a Chi-Yu in there? Does Lucas not play Chi-Yu? But honestly, if you're playing Dusknoir... I don't think there is a Chi-Yu in there. If you're playing Dusknoir Briar, I guess you kind of don't need it, to be honest. I wonder what the Dusknoir... Was it only a 1-1-1 Dusknoir line here as well? Yeah, I guess you don't... If you have Briar and Dusknoir, you don't actually need the thing. I don't even like this Iono play, though, from Lucas. Lucas's hand was pretty good. It had Rare Candy, Super Rods. I don't even know if that was a good Iono. Oh, I guess Lucas can win in 2 attacks. Maybe it's fine. I guess you don't need Candy. Well, no, you kind of want the Candy, but... I guess the Iono does disrupt Drew. Drew was like... Was I guess it's fine, to be honest. Because we actually probably won't need the Super Rods. The Super Rods was what I was thinking we want to hold on to, but... Oh, wait, maybe that is a Chi-Yu. Oh, no, plays the Moltres. Okay. I don't even like the Moltres bench here from Lucas. Shouldn't we bench second Duskull? Okay, into the quick search. We'll just grab Charizard here. And then Charizard loads up the energy. Why did we bench the Moltres? So plays Moltres Defiance Band instead. I'm so confused why the Moltres is on the bench. I just don't... Why is it here? Why did we bench it? Bench the other Duskull. Because now Drew can go... Wait, why are we setting up the Moltres? Isn't the play... I guess if we have 2 fires in the deck, we have back-to-back Charizards. But what... Isn't the play just to... Isn't the play to go Charizard knockout? Oh, wait, no. I'm miscounting prize cards here. This is fine here from Lucas. This is fine. I thought Lucas could win in 2 turns. Lucas cannot win in 2 turns. This play is fine from Lucas. Yeah, in my head, I thought Lucas could win by going... Wait. Knockout, No. Lucas needs to take 2 more knockouts. Lucas needs to attack twice. Actually, that's not true. Lucas could have gone Candy Dusknoir, actually. Okay, hang on. Actually, I take it back. Lucas... Actually, if Lucas had held the last hand with Super Rod and Candy, it's possible Lucas actually could have won in 2 KOs. Lucas could have gone knockout and then Candy Nor pop, play Briar, Candy Nor pop, attack with Charizard, win. So actually it was possible. I didn't fully think through the line. Now it's not possible anymore, but yeah, Moltres next turn with Defiance Band is still pretty good here for Lucas. And then we have the potential of... Well, no, but see, now Drew is actually in like a fine spot, though. Drew's going to go KO active, and then Drew is going to go boss KO 2-prizer, play around Briar, and then Lucas is just going to lose. Actually, I mean, we're going to play Iono here from Lucas. Like, the play from Lucas next turn is Iono plus Defiance Band, Moltres KO. Oh. Hopefully we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Things were pretty separate there. But then if Drew does find boss KO Fez, or even boss KO Lone Duskull... Unless another Duskull gets benched, which I guess another Duskull would probably get benched there. No Gholdengos yet here from Drew. Also is worth noting. And no bench space for Genesect as well. Oh, we're not done yet, though. Dude, Drew is cooking out here. Damn, he palmed 13 cards. And no! Just no Gholdengo! He just fully whiffed! Has Turo, but no out to Genesect! Oh no, this whiff is huge from Drew. I mean, this might just be game ending. Lucas can just go boss KO Fez next turn with quick search. Do you ever just concede here as Drew? There's 37 minutes left, but honestly, if I'm Drew here, I'm packing it up. I think I just pack this one up. Oh, okay, we have... No, I think I still pack it up, though. No. We did have the Turo on the Fez, so it's not as bad. Oh, that's true. Genesect was prized. We do have the Turo on the Fez, so it's not as bad. Lucas can only get 1 prize card, but Lucas is definitely just like set up to win the game here. Like, Ultra Ball here, get the Dusclops, Iono again, because Drew has just built this hand up huge, and you know Drew is just missing a Gholdengo, but the rest of the... maybe you don't Iono here. You could Iono here. I think KO in the active is also probably just fine here from Lucas. Save your boss's orders. There's an extreme lack of urgency on Lucas's side, so it is pretty good that Drew is playing this quickly, to be honest, because Lucas is not playing with any urgency here at all. But can we just pop a Nor this turn as Lucas? I mean, as long as Briar... I guess you could play for Briar to be prized here as Drew, I guess. I don't know why we're quick searching out that when we have Ultra Ball in hand. But it's fine. You can KO 2 gimmies. Could KO 2 gimmies. Yeah, I don't think you need to, though, right? Why are you talking urgency 24/7? Because it matters if your goal is to win. It's not that Lucas can't win this game, but Lucas increases his odds of winning this game if he plays faster. Because you need time to be able to play the games of Pokemon. Oh, we have Dusclops can pop and KO a Gimme Ghoul. Okay. Okay, yeah, KO double Gimme Ghoul here seems fine. Oh, we're just gonna swing. This is also... I think I would have just KO'd the active there. I guess there's no target for Soul Rock, so this is probably fine. I think Drew should concede, to be honest. I think that's what he's thinking about here. You have to think about, like, what does Lucas have to prize for me to have a chance to win this game? The answer is just too much, right? Too much has to be prized here. Yeah, nice. All right, I like the concede. I think he maybe actually whiffed... well, he could have cycled with Lunatone right there, right? But yeah, I like the concede here for sure. I'm the concession there from Drew. You like the urgency. What is the average time a game of Pokemon should take? 10 minutes? I know you're trolling. I feel like I have a different idea of what a riffle shuffle is. Bro, you have to be in the past. There's no way, right? A comment from the grave. How can you have a different idea of what a riffle shuffle is? You would have to have had disappear for fighting for Lunatone to draw a rip. Yeah, at that point he decides it's not worth it. 33 minutes left, so plenty of time to finish 2 games, but he's playing 2 Genesect correct since we almost won it every time. It just depends on the build. In the Lunatone Solrock build, 1 Genesect's fine. But in like the Ceruledge build, I would play 2. Because in the Lunatone Solrock build, you can fairly often get away without putting Genesect in play. Looks like a mulligan there from Lucas to start off. And we will see Drew going second here. So we could see a more aggressive start here. Turn 1 KO with a potential Soul Rock, of course. Next innovation is just going to be 2 Dango, 0 Genesect. Just get lucky, right? You only ever need to attack with Gholdengo twice during a game. Soul Rock does the rest. Ooh, Klefki start. No! Oh, wait, no, we're going first. Okay. I was like, wait, what? But I'm assuming Drew chose second here. 2 fires prize. That could be a little bit annoying. Can't create 2 charges without a Super Rod. I mean, this start here from Lucas is disgusting. The turn 1 Klefki here is just really good. Oh, well, no. This is fine. This is fine. At first I was like, wait a second. But no, this is good. From Lucas. What was that clap? That was a congratulations. You found Buddy Poff in turn 1 clap. So imagine if you put a Hero's Cape on the Klefki so it doesn't even die to a Soul Rock. Just beefy. Pidgey the Charmander. Once again, I mean, Lucas isn't playing slow by any means, but lack of, what's it called? Last game, who played the Artisan? Oh, no. Drew. Drew played the Artisan. Why? Who got the Artisan? Oh, dude, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, where'd he get that other Buddy Poffin from? He was using Tatsugiri. Drew picked it up, fortunately. Okay, good. That was a good call out. That is a good call out. See, when you have like the same color sleeves as your opponent and you're playing similar cards, then there is some merit for the riffle or the pile count or what? Get that Klefki in the active. What are we doing? No way. What? That's got to be worth the bench space, right? Drew's whole plan is to set up Solrock and Lunatone and play through a one-prize board state in the early game for as long as possible. If Drew gets a turn 1 attack with Solrock, it'll just KO your Klefki. Who cares? But if not... Wait, no, that's just got to be bad. But if Drew whiffs the turn 1 attack, then you buy a turn. I don't like that at all from Lucas. Like, Drew fully plays through the Solrock Lunatone in the initial part of the game. Why would we not just send up the Klefki there? Yeah, why wouldn't we just ship the key to slow down Drew, potentially? There's not even like a bench space thing, because if Drew doesn't get a knockout for the turn because you put the Klefki in the active, who cares if you lose the bench space to the Klefki? Drew does have the play here, though. Air Balloon, Poffin on the way. Maybe the Secret Box? Although, I don't know. It seems like a little overkill here. We'll see what Drew goes for. Could be the Secret Box. He's going to go for the Poffin. Look how much urgency Drew is playing with. I guess the only thing to consider here is the Secret Box here from Drew. If you do Secret Box as well, it does get those energy into the discard pile aggressively. Oh, whoa, whoa. Wait, I'm confused. Solo gimme? Oh, we have 2. Okay, sure. Okay, that's not that bad. I didn't see the other gimme goal in hand, so I was super confused. But I guess 2 it's okay, I guess. I mean, a 3rd gimme is pretty nice, but... Opting for the Vessel instead to start to build up the energy in the hand in the disc. Well, it builds up like 1 energy in the discard pile. At that point, shouldn't we just like go for the Secret Box, maybe? I don't know. It also would put a boss on our hand for Solrock for the next turn. All right, over to Lucas. We have Ultra Ball. We have Arvin. The Klefki wouldn't have stopped the turn 1 attack here from Drew, but... Okay, now, I mean, we can Arvin for Poffin plus TM Evo here and then jet the... Nope. I'm going to say jet the Klefki into the active. But also, well, actually, I don't even know what we're doing here is from Lucas then. Is this going to be Ultra Ball for Fez? Ultra Ball for... It feels like playing Arvin there for Poffin Evo and then jetting the Klefki in the active and then Evoing makes way more sense here, right? I just don't get this play at all from Lucas, to be honest. Are the Evos prized or something? I'm like so confused. Did we see the prize cards? They had to have shown us the prize cards at some point, right? Or what was the search on the deck? Hold up, now I'm just like all over the place. There's Evo in there. I don't get this play at all here from Lucas. Why not just go Arvin for Poffin, jet up Klefki to take away the Lunatone draw? Yeah, true. Or even jet up the Charmander because you want to protect the Pidgey, right? That's also a good shout. I didn't even think about that. Oh, because we were going to draw to Candy Pidgeot. You fool. Actually, no, that was even a better reason to do it because we still want to TM Evo this turn. Actually, no, we're going to draw double Charmeleon. Yeah. Actually, it's just 1 Charmeleon, but that still works. Wait, do we just have Candy Charizard as well? Oh! Oh my gosh! Chill! Yeah, I guess we're... Yeah. Never mind. I forgot we were drawing Candy Pidgeot, Candy Charizard off the... As Drew here, I don't think you're mad at this. There's no Duskulls in play at all. Like, I don't think you're mad here as Drew that this is the way the game is going, to be honest. Like, as Drew here, I think you're kind of happy this is what is happening. Or you're content with this happening. Oh, okay, I don't know. That's a Hero's Cape, though. Hold up. That's a beefy lad. But Boss KO Pidgeot would also be fine here if Drew can find that. You got the Hero's Cape too, bro? Like, what the fuck? Lucas out here hit him with the Lily? And then Drew Candy Charizard, Candy Pidgeot, Hero's Cape? Alright, let's see if Drew can respond to this. Boss KO Pidgeot equals Zard does 210, 270. Yeah, but that's fine if you're Drew here, right? I think you're okay with that. Lucas has to pull out another Candy Zard, and you KO that Zard. And there's no way there's another Candy Zard. You draw 2. Lucas draws 2. You draw 2. Oh, but then Lucas could go like Defiance, Moltres. No, but you still win the... Wait, hold on. Yeah, you still win the trade. Yeah, what the heck? Who cares? Who cares if Charizard does 270? You're winning the prize trade. The game's over at that point. You said something, and it made me stop and think, like, wait a second. Are you cooking? You were not cooking at all, though. You're not cooking with that. Yeah, we've won the game at that point. Or if we just take a 2-prize knockout into a 2-prize knockout here as Drew, you just win. Who cares if your Gholdengo gets KO'd? The Mater got benched this turn, yeah. Charmander got benched this turn. Fire wins for Lucas, though, right? No, not if Drew goes 2-prize, 2-prize. Which I'm sure is what Drew is looking for here, is 2-prize, 2-prize. But what can happen here, I guess, is Drew can go KO the active, and then Lucas can respond with Moltres Defiance Band KO. And then there's a 1-prizer on the active. And then if Drew goes KO 1-prizer, then Lucas could go Charizard Briar win. Energy Boss found off the first Gholdengo here. A lot of energy in hand, but I don't think there's enough here to... We've played our supporter. We've played our secret box. I think we're coming up a little bit short currently. There is a superior? Okay, we might have just enough here for Drew to get the KO. And with 2 fire energy prized, Lucas actually can't just go Candy Charizard attack with a Charizard. Because there's 2 fires prized. I assume Lucas plays the 5 fire like everyone else, so... It's not available. There's got to be enough energy here for Drew, right? There's no way. Did we whiff? Oh, no, it's got a Hero's Cape. We did whiff. Yeah, we definitely whiffed. Wait, actually, it's playing the Superior, so I assume we don't whiff actually here. Unless Drew forgot about the Hero's Cape. Wait, no, there's no way we have enough here. $400 damage. We do come up a little short here. Now Lucas can win the 2-2-2 prize trade because Lucas can go Boss KO Lunatone and KO that with the Charizard, and then Moltres Counter Catcher KO Genesect into Charizard KO Gholdengo. So the prize trade is lined up here for Lucas to win this game now. The Hero's Cape actually pays off, but this does mean if Lucas goes KO Lunatone, Drew can go Soul Rock KO active. But then Counter Catcher is still active for Lucas. So here for Lucas, I think the play is literally just going to be Boss KO the Lunatone off the bench. You would also like to... but that would be your whole turn, actually. Your hand is actually just dead here for Lucas. Oh, but you know there's 2 fires prize, so there's a good chance you pull a fire off the prize cards, and then Arvin can become... Ooh. Okay, I don't hate this as well from Lucas. You can just Buddy Poffin to set up Duskulls, and then that sets up... Actually, does that, though? 210. The thing is, Lucas has 0 cards in hand, so, like, your hand is just not that good here for Lucas. Let me think here for a second. We're going to go Punchy Active. We're going to put it in Dusclops range. And maybe Drew wishes he had kept the Turo, to be honest. Oh, he did. He does have a Turo in hand. He has the second Turo in hand. Then Drew goes Knockout, go down to 3. Then Lucas can go Clops, Knockout, Candy Dusknoir, Knockout, Briar win. Okay, so I guess it is lined up here for Lucas to win next turn, but there's no way Lucas's hand turns into that combination of cards. There's no way that his hand turns into that combination of cards for Lucas. And there's 2 fire prized. So, like, we have to also find a Super Rod. There's just... It's not possible. That's impossible. Lucas can win with Briar. Yeah, but there's no... It's not going to happen. That's like an unreasonable draw. Lucas would need Clops, Candy, Nor, Charizard, double fire with 2 fires prized. So would need a Super Rod. We have a Super Rod. Yeah, that's unreasonable. And Drew has the Turo, so it completely removes that line of play away. So Drew is now back in... the lead for sure. Yeah, technically, Lucas can win next turn. If Drew doesn't play Turo. But Drew's going to play Turo, so. We'll go for 2. Definitely looking for a Soul Rock here so we can draw more. Goes for the Golden for 1. Doesn't want to commit to the Turo yet. Vessel. Vessel, no Soul Rock. Now it's a little scary to KO the active actually here from... Oh, but you have to. You don't even have a choice. You have to Turo here as well. Full prized. Oh, is it prized? That's really unfortunate here for Drew. Only has 1 energy in deck, it looks like. Yeah, 1 energy left in the deck. Grabs it. He's going to Arven instead of... I guess it's just going to get more Gimme Ghouls set up. Okay, that works. That works. You do need some Gimme Ghouls here. You do need Gimme Ghouls here. Oh, also Picnic Basket. But Picnic Basket doesn't get you out of a range of Candy Dust Snore. Because, like, on this next turn here from Lucas, Lucas can go... Lucas can go... Clops, KO active, plus Countercatcher, KO, Gholdengo. For the Charizard. Honestly, a Badoo here from Lucas would just win the game. But Lucas doesn't play Badoo, I assume. Fez gets put down. There we go. KO. Moltres ban KO Dango. I mean, you don't even need the ban. You can just go Moltres KO Dango. Oh, you should Moltres this turn, yeah. Lucas should Moltres this turn, yeah. Very true. Now that didn't get Turo reset, yeah, we could just do that. Why can't he ignore, not just Dusclops? Well, now you can Dusclops because it didn't get Turoed. But you don't want to Dusclops this turn because you don't win the game. There's a Super Odd, Charizard 2 Fire to the deck. And then I think maybe he's just going to play the Iono. As Defiance Band. I guess you just keep that just in case for Moltres, I think. I think you should probably save the Defiance Band here. Charmeleon setup. So we're going to go... We can go Moltres KO. I mean, you can't win this turn as Lucas. We don't have the play in hand. We don't have the Briar combo. It was technically possible. Technically possible, but it was not going to happen. There's the Iono. So the play here from Lucas is Moltres KO active into Dusknoir Briar. You also need to get like a Charmander down on the bench this turn as well, I feel like. Well, no, you do need to get a Charmander. So this turn from Lucas, you need Fire Energy, Moltres, Charizard. And ideally a Dusclops as well. There's Dusclops. Has Fez. You can Countercatcher bench Dango Clops active. You can, but you don't win. Then you lose to Drew having Boss KO Fez, which I don't think you want to give that to Drew. That's why the last Gimme Ghoul is so important. You could evolve the benched Charmeleon to a Charizard here from Lucas. And then also bench Moltres as well. We have Charizard. Or actually, you could... Oh, well, you can KO with the Charmeleon here, right? So you could, like, quick search for... Hold on. We could have actually... So the problem attacking with Moltres this turn from Lucas... If you attack with Moltres, then Drew can go Boss KO Charizard. But actually, Lucas could have attacked with the Charmeleon and benched a Charmander instead. And that gives Lucas the line of getting the KO with a one-prizer while still having potential of Charizard next turn. Drew drew the 3 perfect cards. I mean, not for the situation yet. For next turn, yeah. But now Drew just has to go Boss KO Fez and is 100% fine. And has a pretty good shot of getting there for sure. Double Gholdengo. There's a Gholdengo. Lucas played Iono to start the turn. I guess Drew was just showing Lucas that he had the KO, but I mean, Drew didn't win. Wait, what? Maybe they like having a, maybe Lucas was like, if you have the KO on a 2 prize this turn, I'll concede, because he knows the chance of him winning the game is so unlikely, which it is. The chance of Lucas winning the game here is so unlikely, but it looks weird because it looks like Lucas was probably down both Iono. That's also possible as well, yeah. And there is the Fez on the bench here for Drew, yeah. So yeah, definitely a fair concession, honestly, from Lucas. The chance you win here is very low. I kind of like the concession here. But the hand had no energy. He had Lavencia and superior energy retrieval with the boss. He's going to draw with 2 Gholdengos and Pheasantipity that turn. He's going to draw 7 cards. Also, it's possible he finds Nitrogen for Lunatone and cycles with Lunatone. Chat, he had drawn 0 cards with... He could draw 7 cards that turn. Yeah, but no energy. Those are all trainers. True. Those are all trainer cards. If you were canning the Dusknoir and slowly knocked the actives, Drew would have been forced to push a 2 prizer and he would have won with Zard knockout. No. Both players played everything correctly there. Both players played everything correctly, and the end result of that was... Oh, actually, no. Lucas did make a mistake. Lucas did make a mistake, actually. I take that back. Actually, I want to go back to that turn. I'm actually more curious about that turn now, to be honest. This turn here from Lucas. We have not fezzed. I mean, it's hard to not fez here. Lucas did make a mistake, though. Lucas should have... putting down fez is probably fine here from Lucas. Like, that's probably fine. But what Lucas should have done was bench Charmander and attack with Charmeleon for the KO. So that way... does that make that big of a difference, actually? Drew goes 1 prize knockout. Drew goes KO Charizard. But if Drew gets a 2 prize knockout, you win anyways. Maybe it actually doesn't matter as much as I thought it did, to be honest. At first, I thought it mattered, but actually... If Drew KOs a 2 prizer, you lose anyways. If you're going to concede here as Lucas, if the 2 prizer gets KO'd no matter what, then I guess this is fine, to be honest. Okay, so Lucas actually probably played it fine, to be honest. All right, Drew's going first here. Buddy Poffin for double Gimme Ghoul and is doing the prize check while Lucas starts his turn. Lucas, of course, also starts with the Buddy Poffin here. Mulch in the active, and then we have the Charmander, and it looks like Tatsugiri getting searched out. That's not what you want to find. Oh, it looks like we had Charmander out of the hand. So this is fine. We get the Pidgey and the Tatsugiri here. Cyclops active. He pushes Baby Gimme Ghoul. Search Rare Candy. He then Dusknoir's in hand. Dusknoir the active Gimme. Retreat into Zard. Knock out the 2 prizes or 5 prizes. He has Dusknoir in hand. Didn't he? Oh, you might be right there, actually. I thought you were wrong, but actually maybe you were right. Oh, no, but you just pushed the Lunatone, right? Then we fez for 3. Hey, let's go back and watch this because they're not doing anything interesting up there anyways. You go pop on active. Lunatone gets pushed. Oh, no, no, no. You are wrong. You are wrong. He doesn't have counter catcher, right? He would need counter catcher as well. He doesn't have counter catcher, though. So even if he goes quick search Candy, Ultra Ball for Zard, he's short counter catcher from... Pops knockout, Dusknoir knockout, counter catcher KO Genesect. So he was 1 card short. He was 1 card short. He was close. He was close. Okay, into the Artisan here from Lucas. Looks like this is gonna probably have to be second Charmander, which means you don't have a Duskull set up yet, but you still have plenty of time to get there. And then into the Lily. We did retreat for turn into the Tatsugiri. So no TM Evo here from Lucas. And it does have the Tatsugiri in the active over something like a Moltres. So Soul Rock KO, especially giving the Artisan over to Drew, is pretty likely here. If not 100%. Actually, the hand there for Drew is like very okay. Not that great, actually. Pretty sure the rare candy was priced, so Lucas may have been out of rare candies for Dusknoir. That is also possible. Actually, no. He used like no rare candies that game. No, he should have had a rare candy left in the deck for sure. And this hand actually here for Lucas does have 2 rare candies. So no TM Evo turn 1, but I don't think he cares. Should be doing okay. Should be all right. Okay, over to Drew into the Artisan. Lunatone, Soul Rock in hand. Looks like Secret Box is going to have to be the play here from Drew. Once again, you don't want to put any 2-prize Pokemon in play here. Does have Gholdengo plus Air Balloon, but that's not going to be hitting the bench this turn, I don't think. Debating between the Nest Ball and the Soul Rock. You kind of want to hold... Ooh, or the Boss. Boss is also an option here. Gives it the Boss here. I think we have to discard one more card here, right? Off of a Earthen Vessel. Oh, no, we can discard the Artisan off the Earthen Vessel. That works. And then we have to hope the... Is the other Air Balloon in the deck? Okay, thank goodness. I was about to be scared for Drew. We haven't even played a supporter for turn yet. We could still play the Arven. But we're probably going to start with the Lunar Cycle here first. 8 minutes left. Not that much time. Once again, lots of urgency from Drew the whole set. Love to see that. Lucas. Oh! All right, we're good. He does have the Soul Rock, so it wouldn't be that big of a deal even if he saw the cards. And that Fighting Energy should be in the hand, obviously, but... We're chilling. We're chilling. He's going fast. Things are going to get a little sloppy when you're trying to go fast. And there we go. Got the KO. Can just hold the Arvid if he wants. He could play it to try and like cycle ahead by a turn, but there's a knockout. But Lucas has quite the hand on the other side of this. Has Candy, Pidgeot, Candy, Charizard. Yeah, a pretty disgusting hand here from Lucas coming up into the Artisan to begin with. And then here come the Duskulls as well. I don't love this. Oh, it looks like maybe one Duskull is prize, so I actually don't hate this from Lucas. I was gonna say, I don't love it because I feel like we'd want... Oh my gosh, you said the... Dude, what the fuck? Is in the hand? Then Ultra Ball away Pidgey plus Arven, Candy Charizard? I was trying to stop the Pidgey, a waste of Gust there. Honestly, it wouldn't have been terrible. Yeah, it wouldn't have been terrible to go for the boss on the Pidgey. But as Drew here... one of the things is like you don't really want to play around. I don't know. The double candy here isn't like that unlikely. I can just grab a Lily here as Lucas, to be honest. Searching out the Charizard instead of playing the Ultra Ball. Interesting. Maybe we're gonna play the Arven for turn here, but I like playing a Lily here, to be honest, to set up for the big Dusknoir plays. What are we like holding? Maybe Lucas is just trying to hold the hand for as long as possible. Maybe Ultra Ball's gonna go get Fez or something. Ooh, oh no, there's 3 fire. I was gonna say, ooh, there's only 2 fire in the deck. Setting up the Moltres here. So I guess it's gonna be Arven for the Hero's Cape. See, now we're Ultra Ball away a fire, which feels bad. Oh, wait, are we not playing the Arven? Wait, what are we? Okay, that's fine. But no, this just seems bad here from Lucas. We could have played a Lily for turn. This can't be worth. What? We're so far away from like the big combo play, I feel like. Our hand is a Fire Energy and a Briar. Like our quick search is designated to finding everything on the net. Like if Drew gets the KO on the Charizard here, our hand is so weak to like chain attackers, I feel like. Yeah, I don't like that play there from Lucas at all. I think KOing the active there from Lucas is more than fine. Like KO active plus play Iono, or Lily, excuse me. It's more than fine. All right, Nest Ball coming in here from Drew. Goes for the Genesect, double Gholdengo on the way. Will Drew get the 1-hit KO here? No way this game will conclude. You'd be surprised. Fez out as well for Drew. The haste is in. Yeah, honestly, if Drew could have gone with the boss KO on the Pidgey, we probably should have seen that happen. But I don't know how many energy are in the discard pile. Gholdengo for 1 first. Down to Turo. Retreat. Gholdengo 2 for 2. Still have not Lunar Cycled yet. There's a Vessel. That's a really good draw. Oh, double Vessel in hand already. All right, that should be KO then for sure. Gotta go, though. You gotta go. No time to think, Drew. Go, go, go. Hustle, hustle, hustle. We're cooking, we're cooking. I think he has to shuffle his deck here still, right? He's not shuffled. He also has not played... he's not used Lunar Cycle yet, I don't think. But I mean, it's fine if he misses the Lunar Cycle. He's maybe going to shuffle going into his opponent. Oh, he's thinking about playing the Arven. Okay, so he is going back in here. I don't even know what you're grabbing here. Superior for next turn. Sure. Now we're shuffled. 4 minutes left. Boom, boom, boom. Here comes the 7 discard for the KO on the Charizard. Yeah, we could have had a Hero's Cape on this thing as well here from Lucas. Dude, I do not like the way Lucas played this last turn at all. I don't like the way Lucas played this last turn at all. Now the turn is like... Oh, the Iono top deck is actually pretty big here because now Lucas can go play Iono plus find Defiance Band, KO the active. So the Iono... Yeah, that top deck is actually pretty huge here from Lucas because now you get to actually have a reasonable turn. But if we had just like played that differently... If Lucas had just like... Ultra Ball for Charizard, Candy Charizard, and then just played the IO, and then went Quick Search for Lily. Like, the potential for this turn was so much higher, but kind of got bailed out with that top deck, to be honest. Because now we can Quick Search for the Defiance Band. But we also could have had Hero's Cape on the... Even playing the Arven for turn from Lucas. I thought we were going to play the Arven from Lucas. I was like, okay, we're not going to go for Lily off Quick Search, sure. But then we get to play Arven to Hero's Cape our Charizard, but then doesn't even do that. Because chasing the Gimme Goal there just isn't that high of value, I don't think. Because like we look at the board that developed from Drew, and it's like another Gimme Goal on the bench is equal to a Soul Rock, or a Soul Rock is higher value than a Gimme Goal even. The only thing KO when the Gimme Goal does is it gets rid of the Air Balloon, which gets rid of the extra card draw off the bonus. But and here comes a Quick Search from Defiance. Why is Lucas not playing fast? I mean, because he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to. Playing for a draw? He's not playing for a draw. Bro, y'all can be so boneheaded sometimes. Lucas is not playing for a draw here. He's just not playing as fast as Drew. I feel like I'd be salty at AF as Drew if this match is in a tie. Yeah, I'd be a little bit annoyed. Like, I would feel for Drew a little bit. He played really fast in this game so far. But Lucas is not playing slowly. Yeah, Lucas is not playing slowly. He's not playing for a tie. Like, he's just not playing as quickly as Drew. Like, we can praise Drew for playing quickly, but we don't need to rag on Lucas for not playing as quickly as Drew. Like, it's just, he doesn't need to play that quickly. So the question here for Drew is, okay, hey, we only have 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Does Drew have boss KO? If we don't have boss KO, oh, we have boss KO! Drew's cooking! Unstoppable. There's the knockout, 2 prize cards. He's like, draw for turn, please. Okay, he got there. He does the little cheer as well. Let's go. Drew on turbo mode here. And he has gotten his guaranteed +1 turn. Even if Lucas uses the next minute on this turn, Drew will get 1 more turn to have a chance to win the game. And there might be some kind of gentleman's in play as well here for them. So it's cool to see that for sure. Everything is within the rules. People will be salty. Basically, yeah. Oh, hold up. Charizard, Hero's Cape, activated for Lucas. Knockout. There was no Iono there, right, though? I mean, yeah, we didn't have access to Quick Search. Okay, okay, okay. Also, last time we played around Briar as well. Gholdengo in hand. Drew's giving this some thoughts. Oh, because the Soul Rock can win the game here for Drew as well, but Drew has no mobility. I feel like it's got to be pushed Gholdengo, though, right? It's got to be pushed for Gholdengo. That's what Drew's debating here now. Do I play for the boss, or do I play for the boss and the potential of the KO on the active? I feel like it's got to be the push. This has got to be the correct push. And there's Superior already drawn. That's a good start. All right, now, I mean, now you're 100% safe. Now if you draw a boss, you're 100% good. Think about playing the Poffin. Gonna start with the Genesect here to thin out the deck. There's a boss on the bottom. You need so little here as Drew. Actually, I don't actually know if Drew can actually KO the active here. So maybe it has to be a boss here from Drew. How much energy do you need to KO this thing? 8, 9, 10? Oh no, we can get there. We can get there. Drew can get 10. Actually, I think Drew has it guaranteed. I'm pretty sure Drew has game. Because we have Superior in hand, plus Superior, plus Lavencia, plus Energy. So I'm pretty sure it's game here. But he's going to go through it, cycle it. And honestly, if I'm Drew here and I draw a boss, I'm 100% playing the boss over KO in the active. Because I know that thing on the bench is going to die. Yeah, Drew has game here. He's just going to cycle through it now. And there's the boss plus Superior. So just going to play it that way. Feels a lot safer to go boss Superior to win than want to KO the active. There's a knockout. And we see Drew moving on. Actually, Drew could still bubble. No. He can't bubble cut. He cannot bubble cut. Drew will move on into top cut. No bubble.